Hey everybody, welcome back to the stream. It is time for some more Magic with Motumbo. I hope you all are having an amazing day on this day, whatever of our quarantine that we're having. So I hope I'm bringing you a little bit of enjoyment on these long days sitting at home if you're stuck at home like I am. But let's go over this new deck that we're playing today. It is Citadel Devotion. Now it is basically a standard mono black devotion deck. I wanted to call it All Hail Erebos because you know Erebos is the main character right now in mono black and standard. However, I didn't want to play Erebos at all because he's really not good. So we're just going to call it Citadel Devotion. Now, what this deck does is you want to have as many permanents in play that cost as many black mana symbols as you can get, and then you want to drop Gray Merchant of Asphodel. So Gray Merchant of Asphodel, you're going to gain life, they're going to lose life equal to your devotion. So if you have 10 or 15 black mana worth of cards in play, then they're going to lose that much life, and you're going to gain that much life, and you're just going to kill them. So it's a pretty powerful card. This card was a reprint from one of the older sets, and super glad to have it back. And with a card like Bolas' Citadel, this card was able to be abused in the last standard rotation when you had the Explore feature. But since we don't have that, really this is the only way really to abuse it is with Gray Merchant and just getting lucky off the top of your deck. So we're going to pretty much explore, so to say, that part of this. So let's just really go over the deck here. So we have Agonizing Remorse for just hand disruption early on to be able to actually pick a card out of their hand. I thought about this or Duress, but I feel like for the 1 extra mana, being able to hit a potential creature threat that we may not be able to get rid of is probably a little bit better. So that's why we're playing this. We have the cat combo, which is Oven to sack our creatures to give us food, and the cat itself to sack a food, bring it back from our graveyard, deal a damage, and gain a life. So this is just it's like a machine gun combo every turn. You're going to be gaining a life, they're going to be losing a life. The more ovens you have, the more damage we're going to be doing. So alter the Pantheon. Now I wanted to be able to ramp this deck up just a little bit, not obviously not too much. But I didn't want to throw in cards ramp wise that would actually negate our devotion. So this actually adds to our devotion, and it's going to gain us life if we have a god, demigod, or legendary enchantment in play. But unfortunately, we're not playing any of those. So it's really just to add a devotion and to ramp our mana up a little bit. Other than that, we have Tymaret, Chosen from Death. He's a devotion creature. His toughness is going to be equal to devotion. He's going to be able to exile cards from our opponent's graveyards if we run into any weird decks that we need to do that. Yarok's Fenlurker is going to allow us to get a card out of their hand of their choice, but it is going to exile it. Woe Strider is great. It's going to make a goat. We're going to be able to escape it back into play. We're going to use that to scry. Murderous Rider, obviously one of the best black cards in standard right now. Half of it gets to kill something, and the other half you get to put a life flicker into play. Ayara is really good with the cat combo with the Cauldron Familiar because every time a creature comes into play, you're going to gain a life, they're going to lose a life, and if we need to use the stellar ability of sacking other black creatures, we can draw cards. So on top of that, Nightmare Shepherd, this is really good. This is going to allow us to sacrifice cards like Yarok's Fenlurker or Tymaret or Woe Strider. Exile those as they leave, and then we're going to get copies of them when they come into play. The good thing about them being copies is they do retain their mana cost. They're not just like random tokens like you would see like a goblin token or a goat token or an angel token. They're actually going to be an exact copy. So if we were to lose a Tymaret and get a copy of it, he would essentially be the exact same thing, except for he would be a 1/1. And then obviously his devotion would count differently, but yeah, we would still get their mana cost. And then Gray Merchant, and the highlight of the deck, like I said, Citadel. We're going to be able to play cards from the top of our deck for free, but just by paying life instead of mana. And we have the potential to just go crazy because if we keep hitting Gray Merchants of Asphodels, we're going to be gaining life, they're going to be losing life, and then we're just going to be able to cast more and more and more and more off the top of our deck. So all right, and other than that, 20 swamps, 4 Castle Locthwains to be able to draw cards, 24 lands. we're going to hop right into the gameplay. Let's see how we do, and we will be back with the wrap-up, guys. Finally get to play a little mono black devotion. You know, all hail Erebos. But I'm kind of excited to see if we can kind of like storm off if we have a Bolas' Citadel into play. And then just don't hit lands. So we might have wanted to consider cutting lands. 24 lands might be a bit excessive, but we definitely want to be able to hit our 5 and our 6 drops. What are we playing against? Do you think we're playing against the adventure deck? I feel like we probably are. Okay, so it's definitely the right colors. Gonna take a little damage. I mean, we got nothing else to do. Might as well pump it up. If you want to stomp, go ahead and stomp. Oh no, so this might be so this seems like it's probably a fires deck now, seeing as how it's 4 colors, 4-color fires. So for all you don't know, fires is a 4-mana red enchantment that says you can't play spells on your opponent's turn, but you can play spells for free on your turn, as long as they are equal to or less than the amount of land that you have in play. So like if you have a 5-drop in your hand, you can play it for free if you have 5 land in play, but you can only play 2 spells a turn. So we're getting pretty low. That's fine. Bounce whatever you want here. You're really only delaying the inevitable. So go ahead and kill you, swing at you. Play another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we might just have lethal here, depending on what he does. I mean, he could go fires and then... Okay, so those are going to come all back into play. Take action. I mean, this is lethal without anything else. So, good game. Really don't know what that accomplished there by casting that, but I mean, he didn't scoop, so good on him. All right, on to the next game. So these pictures in the background, I wonder, these giant pitchers, I wonder how many people are in the back hoisting them up and tipping them over for all the water to come out. Or did this these people have an advanced, you know, plumbing system that was actually able to bring in this water for this water feature? Or if it's just magical. The spooky skeleton, guys. Fear the spooky skeleton. All right, so this isn't the best hand. I think we keep it though. Forest. No, dang it. All right, so we hit our 3rd land, which it's good to see. Really didn't want to get stuck on 2 land. That's anybody who's watched any of my videos definitely knows how much I I don't like keeping 2 landers in Arena when you're not mulliganing. This is like a Sultai adventure deck. Okay, I'm intrigued by this. So this Woe Strider is actually going to be 2 damage. It's really good. Okay. Sure. Sure. Oh, I should have fizzled it. I'm stupid. Should have fizzled it. So yeah, so if I would have sacked my guy to the Witch's Oven, it would have fizzled his Murderous Rider. And he wouldn't be drawing a card right now, and he would never have this guy in play, so. Oh, good draw for you, man. Right, land is pretty good. Now, do we value killing the Innkeeper? I feel like we do need to kill this Innkeeper. All right, well, we're not going to attack. If we attack, it's just going to gain him 2 life since he has lifelink. I mean, we're going to block. Okay. So he's going to Murderous Rider our Woe Strider. This is unfortunate. So we are going to sack this. And then we are going to sack this. We have to fizzle this Murderous Rider. We got a goat, guys. Might as well block. All right, so that land was pretty good. Yeah. Let's take some action. We'll take a land. Can't really do anything with this right now. The good thing though is he may not have another Assassin's Trophy for other Bolas' Citadel. Okay. All right, I like getting this down. He might have another one. If he does, it is what it is. Yep. So it's gonna be a tough ride here, guys. We definitely need to string some draws together, I feel like. Two more land. We only have one more Citadel in our deck, so. And Lovestruck Beast, okay. I mean, let's just go ahead and mitigate a little bit of that damage. So, how much mana do we have? We have 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's get our goat. All right, so we have enough to keep up this Murderous Rider, but we're not going to kill this Lovestruck Beast. We're really just going to chump with our goat. We're going to use this Murderous Rider for one of his Beanstalk Giants. Wow, that was a really good freaking draw. So, I still think we're going to chump. But now he... So that's fine. All right, so that's actually it's a decent draw. So we have 6. So this is going to be 8. And the next one's going to be 10. Okay. So if we have any good draw this next turn, I see him casting one of his big guys. So if we have anything that has a mana, we should be good. Something with a mana symbol. Okay, well. Might as well gain 4. And we might as well gain a little bit more. That way we can take a hit off of the... the 12. So 11. Don't really want to... So we need another card in our graveyard. We need 2 more cards in our graveyard to buy that back. All right, so he's gonna maybe Assassin's Trophy something. Oh no, he's Casualty of Warring. Okay. So that's actually fine. Pass to attacks. I think we're going to block like this. All right, so we're going to be able to bring back Woe Strider and Gray Merchant this turn. Well, not both together, but because he killed some land. But I feel like this is still a good play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Assassin's Trophy, Murderous Rider. Okay. Oh, he gets 2 things. God bless. Okay. It's fine. He does take 4 though. All right, no attacks. So we're good here. I mean, he's gonna draw a couple cards, but we're still pretty good. I feel like we still win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're good. As long as he doesn't have a removal spell. This doesn't have lifelink, does it? No. Let's just block this. Beanstalk Giant. Now he could have a Brazen Borrower in his hand. So his last card literally would have to be Brazen Borrower. That's pretty good, dude. So I think that's still game, though. So he's going to take 4, and then he's going to take 4. Good game. Because we have this Altar of the Pantheon, which adds to our... 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes dead. Good game, good game, good game. Yeah, that last guy had a lot of removal. He had a lot of removal. And only if we would have played correctly on that first and used our Witch's Oven to sack our Ayara, or whatever her name is. Now this is going to be a tough matchup. Tough matchup. Yep. Well, we're not going to mess that up this time. We can take 1. 1 is not a big deal. We're going to go ahead and kill this. So Ayara is a pretty good draw, actually. This needs to be dealt with. Especially being able to... We're not going to block with it. You might think we are, but we're not going to. Okay. It was actually pretty smart leading off with that. We're still going to get a food here. He definitely learned his lesson the last time. Okay. Means we should be good for a block. That's good. That's good. And I think we are... So I think we're in a good spot here. Well, not with that fucking thing. So we are going to... I guess it doesn't really matter which... We definitely want to kill... Block. They're gonna. I kind of want to kill his Fervent Champion. Take 3, 4, 5. I think we have to block like this. Let's block. Sec. So we're going to decline. Yep, we're going to take 3. Those are going to die. We are definitely going to take action here because the likelihood of us drawing that back, slim to none. And then we are going to draw or gain 3 life. I don't hate this draw. It's not the ideal draw, but no attacks. Wow, really? That was a good draw, jerk. All right, so we are going to block and block. We're going to take 4. He's going to play his guy. Let's go ahead and get our guy back in. We're going to draw a card too. This is a hard matchup. Not a good draw. Also not a good draw. No attacks. That might be lethal. It's pretty close. Pass the blocks. We're gonna block. Block. 4. 9. Block. I'll do the first strike damage first. I guess I messed up. We're still gonna draw. I mean, ooh, that was a dead draw. Also a dead draw. Six, 7, 8. We can gain 12. Block. Take 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think we can actually stay alive one more turn. Oh no, because he has the castle. Yeah, we didn't do the castle into our. We didn't consider the castle. All right, good game, guys. Good game. You don't like your opening hand? You can mulligan. Oh, Giazzo. That guy took advantage of the daily deal to purchase the Domri avatar for 500 gold. You guys didn't know every day there are daily deals. Oh, another idiot. Let's see what we got. Show me what you got. Ooh, black red. You guys a knight. I feel like this is probably the worst. What? You drew another one of those, you dickhead. I can't believe you drew another one of those. Oh, man. On the plus side, he's probably going to play a Rotting Regisaur this turn. Oh, he's got blue in his deck, too. Yep, he's not going to attack. I'd be very surprised if he attacked. Okay. No attacks. Okay. Brazen Borrower. Brazen effing Borrower, guys. Yeah, we're at 9. We're about to be at 10. And then we're going to be back at 9. We can't block it. Luckily, he doesn't have 2 blue right now. But he has another one of those. I really wish that would have been something cheap there. We're going to keep this one. Yep, we're going to draw a couple cards. This is going to be a tight game. So those are actually good draws. That equates to 4 extra damage. We do have to worry about a Embercleave, though. I think we just flat out lose if he has an Embercleave. Well, if we can live... I kind of want to know what's in his hand. So he's at 2. Yep. Good game. And he's gonna lose to his Crusaders. Oh, he's gonna go out on his own terms. Good game, buddy. Good game. All right, deck. Let's get a Bolas' Citadel into play and let's go crazy. All right, well, I've got a couple 1s, we've got a 2. Meow. Okay. Good shit. Do we even count that? Rusky. They're going first. We need our owl to look a little bit different. Shake it off. Taylor Swift that. All right, 1, 2. Yeah, I think we keep this. Again, I would still love to get a Citadel into play. Just sack that for a green mana. Forest. Always a mountain. Never mind. Oh, maybe here comes the forest. Maybe we're playing Teamer Adventures. Nope, definitely not Teamer Adventure. So he attacks, he's going to get a card. No matter what we play next turn, he's going to get another card the following turn. Oh, that sucks. Okay, that's actually a decent hit. No, I want to see what he has. I value that more. I don't like this Gallia of the Endless Dance that he's playing. I did not even realize that thing had haste. Interesting. So... So we are about to get... Oh, he does have to attack first, though, in order to play. Yep. Can you hit a land? Like, for real, deck? Like he 3 attacks, 3 non-land cards, and he curved 1, 2, 3. I mean in reverse order, but still did it. All right, so he's gonna play Agonizing Memories. He's gonna take our Great Merchant. Maybe he takes the Fenlurker, depending on what he has in his hand. I still think you take the Gray Merchant, 100%. This 4/4 is pretty good. All right, so he has a giant in his hand, 2 unknowns. One of them's got to be a land. Of course. So if he lands and then stomps, like, that's just like... What's he gonna... Please discard a... Yes! Actually, we're gonna block like this. Oh, I forgot to sack. Decline. Probably plays a Ayara here. That's huge. All right, so I would have played Ayara there, honestly. You have a shock? You don't have a shock. Okay, Witch's Oven. That's an unfortunate draw, but however, we are going to get down to 0 cards in our hand. That's huge. He's going to get down to 0 cards in his hand. That was a good hit. And... do we attack? No. So he does have a clock though. We are going to... we're going to get rid of this card out of his hand. We don't want that Clothis being turned on. It wouldn't have gotten turned on anyway, but... nothing gets exiled. Yeah, we have to draw a card. We have to not hit a land. Oh. We did it. So we have to respect our life total here. We have to potentially... all right, so that is unfortunate. I mean, Clothis doesn't have trample, which is good. Has to blockers. Block. I mean, we're gonna block. That's the damage. Him, if he sacks his Robber of the Rich, that's huge. Okay. So we're not taking any damage. Okay, well, we're taking one, but we're gonna negate it with our Cauldron Familiar. All right, deck. Let's get a couple gray merchants in a row, please. Go back up to 9. Have life. Yeah, I think we have to draw it like this. That's huge. Huge, huge, huge. Sucks that we can't gain life. If he draws a stomp, we lose. We can only gain 1 life. Oh, no, 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 no. This is good. This is good. Decline. This is going to put us to 6 because of Ayara. I almost missed that. And then this is going to put us to 1. And then a bunch. $16. Good game. Good game. Exacxies, guys. Woo! That's what we're talking about. All right, guys, time for a little bit of the wrap up here. So what can I say? We did awesome. This deck went 5-1. The only reason we played that one extra game is because, as you did see, we did have an opponent who scooped after we played a turn 1 Cauldron Familiar, and I thought that was ridiculous. So just went right on to the next game. And so, yeah, 5-1. We lost to Mono Red. They had a pretty decent draw matched against us. We unfortunately drew way too many lands, no removal, and it just didn't work out. But other than that, though, our other games, they were pretty sweet. It really showed the versatility of the deck, being able to kill creatures, being able to gain life when we needed it, just being able to draw cards, and being able to use that Bolas' Citadel to actually just kind of combo off a little bit. In that last game, we really got to feature that. So that was a really, really cool way to end it. Other than that, though, I feel like Woe Strider may not be the best card for this deck. It is only a 2 of, but again, though, it is a card that, you know, I could potentially see, you know, we may want to leave it in just because being able to scry is a huge deal, being able to search for cards that we need. And, you know, again, it is only a 2 of, so there's not really a lot of other cards that you could put in this deck. Now, I may think about rebuilding this deck and putting in, you know, just a little bit of a different way to do this. Maybe with Underworld Dreams, because that is a triple black spell. There are no 4 black spells in standard right now, so we don't really have like any of the negators or anything like that. Or no, what is it? Obliterator. I'm sorry, the Friction Obliterator that's in modern. But yeah, other than that, though, this deck is really awesome. I hope you guys are really enjoying the content. The deck I did yesterday, the mono blue deck, that video is killing it. It's taken off. It's really exciting for me to see it have that many views within one day. It's been my best video so far, honestly, for the first day. It's almost got the most views from the as any of my videos. So that's really exciting. So I'm really glad a lot of you are enjoying it. You know, please keep coming back. You know, if you guys do like my content, please take a minute and just watch some of the other videos. If you can like and subscribe, that's huge if you haven't already. And even just leaving a comment saying hi, or you know, I love the video. Anything you can do to interact with the actual channel or the videos themselves, it actually does help the YouTube algorithms and gets me a little bit higher up in the searches, which will allow the people to actually see the content. And yeah, so I did get a comment in the last video, and it is something I plan on doing. I do want to get a border for my camera. There are some really cool ones that I've seen around YouTube. Some other, like the Mono Black Magic guy, he has a really cool one. He also has a really cool transition screen that I want to look into possibly getting. His is like Dr. Pepper based because he drinks a lot of Dr. Pepper. You know, I think maybe like me having like a unicorn type transition or something, that would be awesome. But for now, you know, there are some things I'm looking into. Any suggestions you might have, please leave a comment. Let me know what you would suggest, or if you possibly know anybody who does that work. Because my logo and my intro and outro were done from a couple guys on Fiverr, and they did some great work. So, but yeah, other than that, guys, stay safe. You know, again, we're in a crazy time right now with this crazy coronavirus thing going around and this quarantine, and people now it's starting to get pretty serious with some states locking down completely. So yeah, so I'm here to bring you guys a little bit of entertainment and joy. So I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, stay safe and have a great day.